Career conversations are one of the most valuable things you can do as a manager and leader. A good career conversation harnesses the power of personal motivation. And any leader who can help their team achieve their goals and aspirations will be valued by them, but also you just get a great feeling from doing it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what they are, why they're important, and how to get going on them. My name is Helen Bryant. I am a management leadership coach and trainer, and I'm on a mission to help managers everywhere learn the skills to thrive in their role, lead better, and create a better workplace for all. So why should you bother doing a career conversation? Well, the first thing is your team want them. Even if they're not telling you, they do want them. LinkedIn did a survey and it said that the number one reason that people leave their job for another one is for a career opportunity. They are looking, your team are looking for growth, what their next steps are, areas to develop, even if they're not telling you. And often they don't tell their manager because they don't feel enough trust to share these aspirations with their manager. But they need your help for another reason, which is it's actually quite a hard thing to do. I think most people need some kind of help at times, helping them think through what their career options are, but particularly for people who earlier on in their career where they have less experience about how work works. They can really benefit from someone helping them to shape their aspirations and dreams into a much more tangible plan and help them therefore as a result move along that path to achieving their career goals. So how do you go about them? Now, I think there's a starting point, which is you need to recognise that for people to open up and share their dreams and aspirations, there needs to be a good level of trust between you. And people will be guarded until they've built up, you've built up that open and trusting relationship between you. So sometimes that takes a little bit of time. However, a really great starting point is just to have a great conversation about why they are where they are right now. So what has brought them to this point? What is important to them? And if you ask people these kind of questions, what do they like doing? What do they not like doing? When are they at their best? You can really start to get an understanding between you of where they are right now. And understanding the starting point is very valuable in a career conversation. The second conversation or part of the conversation then is to have a discussion about where they want to go. Now, I think a good window of time for that is, say, 5 years, because I think that is far enough away to build, to reflect ambition and dreams, but near enough to start to say that is accessible. If we go too far away, there are just too many choices, too much changes, whereas 5 years I find is a really good length of time. So what you want to find out here is where would they like to see themselves in 5 years' time, and if they cannot express that in a role, really about what kind of experiences would they like to be doing, experiences would they like to be having, what kind of things would they like to do, what kind of things do they not want to do. Things that may come in is, do they see management of others as part of the things they would like to do, or would they like to be achieving their career aspirations much more as an individual contributor? So you start to get a real picture, and it's not a concrete plan, it's where would you like to be. But what you'll start to see with these different choices is that it helps you and them see options. And in particular, you can start to break down and understand, so what are the skills you would need to be able to do that? What is the knowledge you would like to have amassed by then? What are the career experiences you would like to have under your belt? And then suddenly what that does is start to guide you towards the gap of where they want to be and where they are now. And into there, this is the rich, fertile ground in order to help your team, then build up a personal career action plan. And a career action plan, I would say, is perhaps 18 months. 18 months, I think, gives enough stretch, but really allows you to start being really specific on what are the kind of development needs that the person has in order to move that step of 18 months along on their career plan. And again, just as a reminder, what you're looking for there are skills that they will need to develop, experiences they would like to have had, and knowledge they would like to have built. So the more specific you can be, the better. Now, the power of this is that for the individual, it brings clarity about what they need to work on. And that's empowering to know why I am doing some of these things. They help me get further along on my career progression. And that can be a powerful motivator, and it can help people stretch their skills, learn more, and bring a drive to what they're doing, which can be very powerful both for them and for your team. But for you, what it does is give you a perspective when you're delegating work and coordinating work of what experiences can you give them? What responsibilities can you give them? How can you help them build the knowledge and skills and experiences that they would like to have under their belt? What help and support and coaching can you give them that helps them move there faster? So this then shapes much more of your tangible day-to-day conversations. So how often should you follow up on this? I think once you've had a really good career conversation and you have a plan in place, it's something you need to follow up really about every 6 months, standing back and going, let's now look at this plan and see where you are against it and where are you going for the next 6 months. That's a really good amount of time to, again, bring the plan down to being quite tangible and helping the individual feel a sense of momentum and movement towards those career goals. And of course, the benefit that that brings you is that they are getting those experiences in your organization. They're not one of those people who aren't getting that and are looking outside. So very, very valuable moments come back about every 6 months. But the details of the plan would be something that will come up in your regular one-to-ones. These valuable, structured, regular meetings form a heartbeat of how you work with your team. And that's a great time to bring in these development discussions on the day-to-day work. If you are not on top of your one-to-ones and need a little bit of help to up them, there is a guide and resources linked below. So, how to get started. So if you haven't had career conversations with your team, that is your starting point. Make sure that you plan out over the coming quarter when you're going to have these discussions and get the whole process working. If you've already got them in place, I would be thinking about, are you and are they keeping to it? Because what I often find is in the day-to-day, work washes over us and we forget the development. So are you having those conversations in the one-to-one? Are you encouraging them to keep moving along their plan? Again, the more support you can give them as a manager will make a very tangible difference to their ability to succeed with their career progression. If you've got any questions on this topic, you can either put them in the comments below or you can reach out to me on social. I'm on LinkedIn and I'm on Instagram, and you can direct message me there. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll get notified of each and every video that I release. I really appreciate it when you take the time to both subscribe and like, because it helps other managers who are looking for resources to support them to find this channel. And I'd really appreciate your help in building up this community. Okay, until next time, I'll see you then. Take care.